Morning, everyone. Back. Didn't stream yesterday. The video was taking too long to upload, so by the time it uploaded, it was like 9. I think it was around 9 o'clockish, so we didn't bother last night. But we'll do 2 streams today. We'll do a daytime one, and then I'm going to do my video, and then we're going to stream again tonight. That's the plan. Keep it busy. I've done a little time trial on manufacturers. There's more potential. I mean, I can definitely push it down to a 55.4 or something, I think it was. I don't think I can get into this top 10 though with the McLaren for me personally. It feels like the McLaren's limit for me is around the 55.4, something like that. But it's not the worst car, but it's definitely not the best car. Yeah, I've seen you got P2. The time was quite off though, wasn't it? In your slot, I seen the winning time was like 30. Was it 33 WDP? I'm sure it was 33. I seen B Racer's screenshot. Yeah, I've just I only had a quick go yesterday. The potential's there for 55.4, I would say, Calster. I don't think it's gonna get. It's not gonna get up to that level like the NSX and that. It's a weird one. The McLaren kind of feels like it kind of feels like it understeers a little bit for this track. I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel like the front end is as strong as cars like what do you call it? The NSX, the Audi R8. It doesn't want to bite into some of the fast corners as well. So if I'm brutally honest, like Firestorm's done an amazing lap with the F-Type there, though. I mean, That is a really good lap for the F-Type, I think. But we'll jump on this one now. We'll start with this. I'll probably just do this now. I might jump onto the other one because I haven't touched the other one yet. But we might jump on for a quick little... before we end the stream, we might jump on for a little half now and just do some free practice. Just driving around without worrying about racing it for the nations. Because we only did that not long ago. But what I will say is, I was thinking about this. What makes me even want to do this one? What makes me want to use the McLaren more for this one if it is reasonable? I don't know what the type. It'll be all Lexuses, I would guess, at the top. Yeah. So even though the Lexus at the top, the McLaren will be able to stay in the slipstream of that Lexus. So if you get a slipstream off an RCF and qualify well, the McLaren will be very good at using the hard tyre on the rear and the medium on the front because the hard tyre is compulsory. And I think it would be able to... How many laps is that one? 15 laps? It would be able to do maybe 8 laps on that combination and then pit again and put the mediums on all the way to the end. It would be interesting to see what works with that. I don't know whether fuel could be an issue, though. Timed free fuel. Oh, I don't know. We'd have to check it. Yeah, I'm just not sure about the fuel. With... It's timed free fuel. I don't know whether that'll be a problem on the reverse because you can just do that in slipstream. That's what I mean. You want to get rid of your fuel in a way. You want to end that race on as little fuel as possible so your car is as light as possible and better on tyre wear. So it could work. I'm going to try it because I'm not really bothered where I'd rather use a different car to everyone else if we can do it. So I might try it. We'll see after. We'll give it a go and see what that's like. But let's load up a lobby. Yeah, no refueling needed for some cars, but the McLaren might need the refueling on times free. I don't know. On this one, we don't need to refuel. But what I noticed with the McLaren on this Nürburgring is it just understeers a bit. Like, it seems to lose a lot on the chicane at the end of the lap. Like, it won't turn into the curb. When it does, it doesn't... The stability's not too great on the curb. So I think I was looking at it and I feel like I'm losing about a tenth or two just on the last chicane. You got asked to join SDL. I got asked to join them bloody ages ago. And Oscaro. I won't be joining them, unfortunately. Right, let's create a lobby anyway. Let's just load up. Oh, I haven't got that there, have I? It doesn't matter. Do FIA warm up. Well, we might as well jump on in the day because a lot of people got... Obviously, I've done no practice yesterday, so we just did a bit of time trial. I thought it would give some people in the day a chance to jump on and get their strategy sorted, and then tonight we can do the same thing again for the people that race at night time. Just gives everyone the chance to get up to speed for tomorrow. Call it that. Race for real. Fix them, yeah. Minimum do B race. Yeah, we'll do B S BS. Nürburgring, where are you? Right at the bottom, I think. I missed. Yeah, you're right at the bottom there. Time of day. I need the screenshot. Nations. I would think the Lexus is gonna be the car to use for the TT, but I still think that for the race, the McLaren might be worth a shout. I really don't know. We need to test it out, but I really want to try the McLaren because it's so stable. It's got a mandatory hard tyre usage as well, so that would help the McLaren as well. Yeah, the Ferrari is good. So if the Ferrari's good there, then the McLaren's going to be good because the Ferrari and the McLaren are not too far apart. They're quite similar. So I would say that the McLaren might be good, but I'm not particularly great at that track. Like we saw that last time in manufacturers, I struggled around there. But if I can have a bit of fun in a different car, why not? Yeah, the NSX might be okay. The only issue I'd have with the NSX would be, can it do the tyre split? I don't know. It might be able to. Let's just get these settings up. And also the top speed in the McLaren will be a problem possibly. I mean, sorry, the NSX. I don't know whether it will be too strong on the straights. Yeah, the Ferrari's worse on tyres, and the NSX is probably worse on tyres because the NSX wears... When I drove the NSX, it kind of wears all 4 tyres, which would be a problem because if you run in... hard, and the mediums, it's already sketchy, so it's just going to get really sketchy, I'd say. We'll have to see. Right, let's just get this manufacturer race up. So it's at 12 o'clock, 15 laps. Now this looks like a simple one-stop race to me. I don't think it's a no-stop. There's no way the tyres will do it. It might even be a two-stop. I'm not sure. We need to test, because this track is quite aggressive on tyre wear, so it could be a two-stop race. I'm looking at the settings here, and it. Yeah, people are saying it's a two-stop. Possibly, yeah, because I wouldn't two-stop it, but it possibly will work if you get out in the lead at the start. You might be able to two-stop it. Is it a big loss? Okay, well then maybe not. Fuel depletion is ×2, isn't it? Fuel. Let's just group 3. Balance is on. Tyre is just a hard tyre, no other tyre. So there's no compulsory tyre, obviously. Tuning is prohibited. Ghosting, weak. Weak. Ghost counterstick, prohibited. Okay, let's save them settings just so I've got them there. Right, so if you want to join this lobby, feel free to jump on and do some practice with me. It shouldn't fill up too fast, so I don't think you need to be too worried, because there's only 62 people watching and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, be fine. Have a biscuit. The last one. Yeah, the problem is this track is quite hard to overtake. No, it's ×2 the fuel. Pretty sure it's ×2. There's no fuel worry for this race, so it's time. I'm 100%. Yeah. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, you are right. Yeah. Huh. You're right. It's not the easiest track to overtake, to be fair. Right. Let's where's my I haven't got a livery for my car yet. I need to I really want this one in the same livery as my Group 4, the YouTube one, because I had something in my mouth then. Oh. The McLaren looks really good in red and black. It looks brilliant. So I would love it in like what car's got quite a which one did he do that had quite a lot of black in it? I think he did a Megane. It won't be on here, but I think he did a Megane where it was a lot of black, maybe, and mainly red and not so much grey. I would really like that for the McLaren, but I don't even know if he's got time to do it before Saturday. I haven't even tried this out yet in the online, so all I know is that this McLaren struggles. He doesn't want to turn into some of the slower corners. Are you okay, Firestorm? How are you, mate? Good lap, by the way, in the Jag. Kind of feels like it needs a little lift through there with the fuel on. This is where I'm having an issue with this car. Doesn't feel as secure as the Porsche does. Obviously, I drove the Porsche here last season, I think it was, and it was quite stable through there. Yeah, but the advantage the F-Type will have is stability on the chicane. It'll be able to chuck it through that chicane way faster than the McLaren, I'd say. I mean, FIA's already done a 55.2 in the McLaren. I mean, in the F-Type. Obviously, that is FIA. I don't know if he's beat that time, actually. I do know that the Mercedes AMG is really nice here also. So the Mercedes and Jag are not the most dissimilar cars. I'd say the Jag just got worse tyre wear than the Mercedes. Mally26, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Thank you very much. Drifted through the corner, that was an idiot. Oh, this isn't a very good lap at all, but oh, what's fallen behind me there? What was that? I think it just knocked stuff off behind me. I don't know what that was. Something fell behind me anyway. Oh, the car feels a lot. Doesn't feel as good as it did in time trial. Not gonna lie, it feels a bit shit. It's drifting way more. We're gonna have to do it like that with this, I think, when you've got the fuel on board. Not convinced that this won't be a two-stopper, you know. If you can find space, this might be a two-stopper. I didn't put qualifying on, did I? I need to put qualifying on. Morning, mate. I'll do that after we've had a warm-up. Yeah, it has got potential. It just feels a bit... Oh shit, why am I refueling? I'm refueling. Like, it should be able to get in the 56s in qualifying, but Sonic's done that with full fuel. So that's quite interesting. Fatal, thank you very much for the £1, mate. Hey, good. Have you actually raced or only virtually? I've only ever done it virtually. I've done go-karting. That's about as far as it's gone. Thank you very much for the donation, Fatal, mate. I appreciate it. I've only ever done go-karting, like not really properly, just like on like weekend championships and stuff. The odd like odd race and that. I did win it when I did it, but that's about it. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen with this McLaren 56-0. Like, is that with low fuel though, Fire? Like with fuel burning? I ain't getting that. I mean, I think 56.5 maybe might be something to aim for me, but not 0. Not gonna happen. There's a gap here. Like time trial, we have potential to get a 55.4, I think, 55.3, 4.3, something like that. We did a 55.7 in time trial, but there's no way I'm getting a 56.0. I don't think it's gonna happen unless this car is really good at burning fuel, which I don't know yet. I haven't tested it, so I don't think it's gonna get anywhere near that for me. Feels a little bit more stable now. Oh no, I'm gonna... Seen that car in front of me and just knew I was gonna get in the dirty air. Oh well. Let's just see what the fuel burning's like actually. Is it gonna be fuel? We might have to do some fuel saving in the McLaren. Looking at the fuel, we might have to do a bit. Oops. Yeah, I've never driven this before, so... It's something new to try and get used to, but it's definitely different to what I'm used to, really. Looking at the fuel though, we've not even done 5 laps and we've got 9.2, so we're going to need to save some fuel, I think, in this race. Not much, just a tiny bit of short shifting. What's the first gear like in this? It should be quite good for burning fuel. It won't be brilliant for getting rid of fuel, but it's got quite high speed with first gear, so that'll be interesting. Let's get rid of this. I just want to do one solid lap of 56 and then we can set the qualifying up. One thing I don't like with this McLaren in Group 3, because obviously this is my first ever proper drive with this car with fuel. We have driven it like in the past in open lobby like 1 or 2 times. Nothing serious, just a quick mess around, but I'm finding that if you overdrive it like into a corner, sometimes it will just start rotating and like work its way into a drift, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll have to see if we can get used to that style that you've got to drive it. We need to really look after the rear tyres for this race as well, so try and slow the downshifting down a bit. Lobby looks full to me, yeah. Have you done races already, Fire? Good shit. At least we got a reference now anyway. The 29, 27, okay. So that means 29.50 for us then. Not getting... Didn't do that sector right at all. No, didn't get on the power right. That corner's causing me problems in time trial as well. It's so weird to get on the power. Oh, you piece of shit, Carl. Why did you understeer there? Yeah, we can get low 56s anyway. At least we can. I think I can get 56.3, something like that. It should be able to do it with a bit of practice, I think. 56.3. That should be like a full fuel base lap, what I've done there. And then we should be able to get a 56.3 or 4. I don't think we can get a 56.0 what Fire's done. Let's go and set this lobby up. Just make sure we got the settings right. Yeah, I haven't put that on. Alright, let's go to track and we'll start this qualifying. Calso is probably on a 55.8 here. What? Oh, piss off, Bugs. Bugged already. Wait there. Ah, look, Calso. I knew it. I said, look, thanks for ruining my lap. I predicted it. He's the most predictable person ever. He's nearly as bad as THRONMAX. McLaren's going to be a nightmare once tyre wear's taking effect as well. That'll be the problem, I think. Once the tyre wear kicks in, I can imagine the McLaren being pretty slow. So that makes me think that a two-stop might work with the McLaren. Just say now. Yeah, it's the rear doesn't feel like it wants a grip, and then it understeers as well. We're gonna have to do some like clever shifting, so brake, like not downshifting very fast. We'll run -5 bias. So, for example, like into like this corner, we're gonna have to brake and not downshift so fast. So what we'll do is we'll brake like this, and then downshift closer to the apex. Try and look after the rear tires as much as possible. See, on the power, it wants to understeer a lot as well. But is everyone out the pits, by the way? Oh, I think we might have one car with a bug, but if it's just one car, who is it? I'm not going to restart for one car. It's going to keep doing it, so... let's start one qualifier. Are you ever going to see... No. No. I mean, TRL, I would. But I'm not fast enough for TRL, so... No. To be brutally honest, I'm more interested in YouTube than joining an esports team. Like, I'm not really fussed about joining an esports team, to be fair, because it's more commitments away from YouTube. I want to be 100% YouTube, 100% concentrating on my channel. I don't want to be worrying about esports. I want to be just focusing on one thing. Ram key, yeah, that's more like it. The true home. Got quite a long first gear, this, hasn't it? I still can't believe on my video someone if anyone watched the stream where I got took out by Dilster, someone said that on the comments, someone said that was my fault. I was like, what? How can that be my fault? Oh, baffling. No, we don't know strategy yet. Like, I'm not done. I'm about as I know as much as you for strategy at the moment. So, no, this is why we're streaming it now. So you learn, watch and learn, and then we'll find out. It's probably a one-stop, but I think a two-stop might work as well. I'm going for a one-lap strategy for this. I mean, we talk about. I'm not even going to mention the fuel burning, brutally honest, because we know my opinion on it, and there's nothing. It's not down to us. So it's up to Polyphony to sort it. At the end of the day, I got nothing to say about it. I've said my view on it about 1,000 times, and everyone knows it's not great, but you've got to do it in top split. So Polyphony needs to fix it, not us. Nah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too brilliant, to be honest. Like I've said, I think the Group 4 car's stronger than the Group 3. This should be okay for midfield battles, though, I think. I mean, the problem with this is there's quite a few cars that are very good around here. The NSX, the Audi R8. Audi R8 is OP. Like, Audi R8 should win this race, really. Tyre wear might affect it a bit, but it's so strong around the lap. In qualifying, it should easily get pole. Then you've got like the Mercedes that's very strong. Lexus is pretty okay here. Porsche is very, very strong in the race. There's a lot of strong cars. I don't think the McLaren can compete with them cars in terms of like outright pace. But we'll see what we can get out of it. Yeah, it is a 911 R8 track, but the 911 is better in the race than the qualifying though now. It's still good in qualifying, but I think the NSX will be strong as well. The NSX should be very strong around here. Also, the Ford GT with the change of its power, and they made it a bit less powerful but lighter, didn't they? So that car should be pretty strong as well, because I imagine that being a lot better. I mean, it was already decent, so it should be pretty reasonable. VDP, what are you doing there? Calster with 53% fuel. Calster's been practicing fuel burning. 650 is a better Group 3 car. The F1's shit on corners. Absolutely shit on corners, so... Right, we need to go now. Warm these tyres up. Yeah, it needs. It'll be okay at some tracks. It just needs a bit of a better front end on it in Group 3, but it's not bad. I mean, all the Group 3s are actually closer than what people think. They're not actually as far apart as what a lot of people think. Like, I'm only, what, I think about 4. I think this can get within 3-4 attempts of the top time on time trial, so it's definitely capable. It's just lacking a bit. I think the R8 will shit on everyone when someone fast does a time trial in the R8. It should be in the 54s. That's a big problem. The R8 is going to be like massive here. It's going to be so fast. He's trying the slipstream lap. It can actually work in this. In Group 3, slipstream can help you out around here, so that might be worth a try. We've gone wide. That's the corner I'm struggling with this car. He just wants to run wide through there. Nah, this isn't very good. It's not a very strong lap, but oh well. Yeah, not brilliant. I definitely think we can go a lot, like, we should be able to get low 56s. It was a messy lap, so. Calster messed his lap up clearly as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. I need to slow down on the shifting, especially for the race, because it's gonna kill the rears otherwise. But it should be able to get. I think it should be able to get below what the 56.5. We should be able to get 56.2 to 3 by tomorrow. Hopefully, anyway. So now we have to just try and save the rear tires. Not burning fuel because McLaren can't do it. I think it needs to save fuel. Make sure we're going all the way to the front. Get the fuel on. Yeah, the tyres are going to be cold, but we just brake it a little bit early. Wow, the understeer there. Oh, look at that. It doesn't want to turn when you're behind people. You have to brake really early. This car's going to struggle on fuel. Oh shit. Nearly binned at them. That was a big mistake. Lost a lot of time there. Lost like nearly 0.8 of a second with that. I think the fuel is going to be a big problem in the McLaren. That's better. That's how you got to do it. You got to avoid the first apex. Way off pace what I need though. This is when you wish you had the Porsche again. Yeah, Kaus is going to be able to do really good saving of the fuel here on the straights because he's on my slipstream. And it's not the front tyres that are the problem, so if he wears them out a bit more, it's not really going to matter. You need to be able to stay in that slipstream. Without that, if I didn't make them mistakes early on, I might have been able to stay in the slipstream for a bit. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of tyre saving at the moment, so... No, it's not just that. If you push, you're going to kill the tyres. If you got a car like the Porsche, then yeah, it is better to push, but I don't know about in this McLaren, because if you push, your tyres are dead, then you're forced to a two-stopper. House is going for the two-stopper. 67. He only had a bit more fuel than me, not massive amount more. Thought he would have had quite a bit more because he was in my in my slipstream. Oh shit. And I start using mixture 2 on some of these acceleration zones because the tyres are starting to feel a little bit tricky. Oops, nearly binned it. Yeah, but Kals is doing 2 stops, so... We're not going to refuel, we're just going to save fuel on the second sim. Can't afford, I don't want to give up track position. The Kals will jump us now. Oh my god, Kals has only just jumped us! What's happened to Calster? I expected him, he must have been in traffic. I expected him to be way ahead. Someone said he's in the 55s. The fastest lap is the 56.9. Fuel's nearly there. Sorry, Calster. Sorry, go, go. My fault, Calster. Binned it. Are his tyres dead? Why are his tyres so weird? Oh, he binned it. Calster binned it. Single wipe him out. No way I can compete with the Porsche in that round there. Gonna be a midfield battle, this. Ah, single took you out. Okay. No worries, mate. It's definitely a one-stopper, though. Too much loss in the pits, I think, from the pit stop. You're just gonna get too much traffic. FIA's been doing some very good pacing, Jag, so it should be decent. I mean, that is Firestorm though, so. Oops. Where's my drink? I think it might be better to put. I think SVDR might be correct. It might be better just to push, you know, and just take the refueling for the McLaren anyway, and just stay with the lead battle. Keep yourself out of traffic. We'll try that in the next one. Just push, but just try and look after the tires at the same time. Because I feel like we're losing half a second a lap through just fuel, like saving fuel. So maybe it is just worth just taking like the extra 6-7 seconds in the pits to fuel up. I think the Group 4 car is definitely going to be the car more likely to get you good points with McLaren. I don't mind the handling, it's the fuel, like, I don't feel like I can push. Start pushing a little bit more now, but where did Sonic go? Has Benson just wiped Sonic out? What have you done, Benson? What did you do? So, Lightning, what do you think of the... nice to see you in the chat, by the way, Lightning. What did you think of the new point system? What a shite, isn't it? I mean, the fact that in I think is it P5, the winner of P5 gets more points than P7 in top split, I think that's correct, but it's absolute shocking. Like, I mean, how they thought that this new penalty system was a good change is like, I mean, sorry, not penalty, the point system. How they think this new point system was a good change, like, I'm left quite baffled by it because it's worse than it used to be. Yeah, Audi's the opposite. Like, well, the thing with the Audi is the Audi Group 4 can, at certain, if it's low tyre wear and it's a fuel saving race, then it can be competitive. But that's the only time it will be. Like any other race, it's shit. So tyre wear doesn't seem to be that much of an issue with this car. Obviously it does need a little bit, but no, it's times 3. Someone said it's times 3, and I just looked before and it said times 3. If it's times 2, then we. Someone said it was times 3 in the chat, and I looked. Have I looked at the wrong one? I bet I have. Okay, we've got the wrong setting, I think, right there. I think I've used the Dragon Trail settings. Someone said it was times 3. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm letting him through here, but I don't want to let you through. I'm trying to read on my phone. I didn't realize he was behind me. Oh, balls. Okay, well, we need to do this again because I can push. Who said it was times 3 in the chat? Someone said before it was times 3. Someone said they came up and said they think it's times 3. So I looked on my phone. I must have been on Nations. Oh shit. Okay, let's change that. So let's do that again. To be fair, that's not a bad finishing time, that by Benson, is it? Considering we were running the wrong fuel. Right, that's it. Where's Firestorm? We're muting him for 300 seconds. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we know it's the wrong settings. We know. Don't spam. For fuck's sake. So we don't have to do fuel saving. So that fixes the issue for the McLaren, hopefully. At least we practice tyre management anyway. Oh, what a dope. It wasn't Fire that said it, I know. It was someone else said that it's times 3. They came in at the start and said it's times 3 for the fuel. And I looked quickly, it must have been on Nations, and it said times 3. Do we kick him? We should just kick Calster out of the lobby, shouldn't we? Can you mute? It'd be good if you could mute people, wouldn't it? Like... pardon me. Okay, we'll do this again. No, I'm on about the freaking chat, Carlson, not the... Yeah, tyres are sports cars, yeah. Come on. That's just not gonna catch me out. Okay, so we should be able to push now 100% with fuel. Which should make us a little bit closer to the Porsche, because the Porsche is not bad on fuel. Yeah, we can drive it flat out now. Yay! I did think this race was a no fuel worries, but then someone said in the chat it was times 3 and it threw me off a bit. That should make it a bit more entertaining, at least. So now we can rev the balls off the car in the race. I think they got confused with Nations, you know. I think they probably saw the Nations fuel and then I got more confused when they said it, and then I looked at the screenshot on my phone and it said times 3 and I was on the wrong one. when is by the way, when is the gap in FIA? Because the World Tour's on next weekend, not this weekend, the weekend after, which is quite good for me because it's the missus's birthday on the Monday, so I'm going out on Sunday night for a food with the missus. So that kind of works out because then I don't have to like do much practice for FIA. We don't have to do any like FIA stuff. We can just have a little mess around on Saturday and stuff. But yeah, it makes me laugh that there's someone like some of the people commenting on that video saying it's not a bug. What the fuck is it then? Like, I'm sorry, but if that is not a bug, what is a bug? Like, I was like, eh? How can you work that out? I mean, like, it's not supposed to do that, is it? If you do this, and then go back, it resets to the tires that you start the race on. So if you haven't used if you were on your hard stint, so my wheel sometimes randomly goes all kind of mad shit and presses buttons, like it'll randomly do it and go into options and stuff. It's done it a few times live. Now if that happens and I was on my hard stint and it puts the mediums back on the telemetry, even though you're still on the hards for grip, you don't get any extra grip. You still got the hard tires. The game doesn't recognize you that you've used a hard tire, so you'll go over the line with a 20-second penalty, even though you've got the hards on technically. And that's what happened to Marcus. He lost the race because of it. Right, before we start this qualifying, I'm gonna go for a pee. At least we can push now on this race. I'll be back in a minute. The BOP. I don't think the BOP is that bad in Group 3. I mean, like, it is a bit of an issue, but I'll guarantee you if, like, for example, like, you, Lightning, if you were driving every car, do you think you could get every car within half a second of each other in Group 3? I would guess that you probably could. I mean, not on every track, but I'd say any track like this, Cataluna, maybe. I guess you could get the majority on time trial within half a second. It'd just be like the OP, like the Audi R8. The difference between the Audi R8 and the shittest car would be like maybe a bit high. That would probably be the biggest gap. If you took the if you took the shittest car away and the fastest car away, and then the rest of the cars, you'd probably get them quite close. And you should have seen how much shit me and the missus were eating last night. Like, I've got to show you. I've got it all on the bed now because it was all down the side of me. Look at this. We had like a whole tray of sweets in there. We had another one there. We had another one there with Chris in it. And then we had another jar over it. We don't eat it all, but we... And then wait there. We had another one as well. Diabetes coming soon. But yeah. We had a bit of a snack night because the video took too long to upload, so we watched some watching some Peaky Blinders. Yeah. I agree with you, Lightning. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Like, so, like, it was an issue with with Porsche really, because the Porsche was good at fuel saving when it was like when the Porsche needed to fuel save at tracks with slow, like not fast straights, then it was okay. As soon as you got to Monza, you have to rev the shit out of that car to even get anywhere near any other car. And it kind of just, it was just basically impossible. There was not much you could do. Although, we would have had a good race if Atomics didn't ram me. That's... Yeah, the R8 is just so overpowered at this track. It's just a beast. I think the NSX will be good here, though. I really think the NSX will be a strong car. Right, let's go to track anyway. We'll start this qualifying. Yeah, but what you find, though, is some of the slow cars are quite good at fuel saving in corners because they can coast. So, like, for example, the Subaru's just shit. I mean, the Subaru's just not a very good Group 3 car. Like, it's good handling, but it's got no fuel. Like, that is one car that is just a bit random. It's like, it's got handling, but it's got no top speed and it's got no fuel conserve. Like, can't conserve fuel. At least the Ferrari, for example, the Ferrari in Group 3, it might not be the fastest car down the straight, and it might be shit on tyres, but the fuel consumption on that car is beyond OP. So at least at some combinations you can compete, or you can change your strategy if it's got fuel saving involved. You just drive it sensibly and make your time up on fuel. But the Subaru is just shit. Like, not much you can do. Right, let's start this qualifying anyway. Oops, sorry, I didn't even give people warning then. Oops, get out on track! Get out on track! Might have to restart this. I pressed it by mistake. I pressed that by mistake then. Just keeping an eye on everyone coming out the pits. If there's only one car with a bug, then we carry on. I think everyone's in. What time is it? Oh yeah, 12 o'clock. Okay. So we'll just do this, and then we'll probably might do another race after this, and then we'll just jump onto Nations and just do a little warm up because I've not done anything on that, and then we'll stream tonight. We'll do both. I've got nothing else to do. Daily races are shit, so I ain't gonna be doing any daily racing. So I mean, I could do daily race C, but I just have no motivation for it. These races are just more fun to do. Even if it is a practice race, you tend to have more fun races doing FIA practice than you do daily races. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just not into the daily races at the moment. Maybe next week they'll be a bit better, but they're just a bit boring. Like, I love the FIA structure. I wish we could have a daily race where we had qualifying and a longer race. It'd be way more entertaining. Then you wouldn't have to sit there doing time trial all week just to get a decent starting place. That really pisses me off. Like, I'd rather it be down to a proper qualifying lap. Oh, them sweets. The 650 should be better than the GTR around there, I would think. I know we shouldn't really. I'm just gonna go for another practice. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Is he? Don't say you're starting a lap, mate. No, get. Oh. Oh, fuck it, we'll just have to burn fuel. I wanted to do a base lap, but clearly that's gone out the window. TGT I'm using. The Thrustmaster TGT. Oh shit, there's a... I'm looking for sweets. Build a burger sweets I've got here as well. Yes. I'll have them later. Your wheels dying, B-Racer. Yeah, I use the I use it. I use a T3PA Pro pedal, so I need to get my wheel sent off the Thrustmaster though. There is an issue with my wheel, so I do need to get it sorted eventually. It's still got like a year warranty left on it, so. Yeah, you should get one if for making it through to the World Finals. They all got them last year, so you might get one. Right, you know what you might be with your pedals flickering? It could be your cogs, your teeth on your cogs. I used to have a G27, and what you need to be careful of is the little cogs that have the teeth in it. They wear out, so eventually they can start like not hitting 100% throttle. If it's doing that, you're close to losing 100% throttle with your wheel. So you need to be careful with that. You can buy new teeth or do something like might be dust in there as well. Give it a good, get some compressed air. I've got a bottle of it up here somewhere. It will blast all the air out of the all the dust out of your inside parts, and it's safe for electrical stuff. You might want to get some of that. See you later, Unfazed. I mean, I thought he was trying to stay in front of me then. I want to build temperatures up in my tyres. That's not how you do it. Tyres are not warmed up. Why does he keep trying to stay in a slipstream? I don't think that, I mean, it might work, but I know that Group 3 you can stay in a slipstream here, so it might be worth doing. I missed a fucking shift. A dickhead. What am I doing? That was a shocking line. This is a shit lap. Again. I haven't done a reasonable lap yet with this car. There's definitely, like, up to that point, 3 or 4 attempts to come off that. 100%. The lap's been scruffy again. Oh, fuck, I had the slipstream, I think. Did I? Ah! Fucking hell. Pisses me off, I tell you. I don't know if I got a bit of slipstream. It feels weird. Might be a bit too far back, I don't know. What a pile of shit. Fuck's sake. I need sweets now. Oh. Well, they're horrible, them ones, anyway. That was so annoying, that. Like, I was on an okay-ish, like, well, we were probably on like a 56.6, 56.7, and then I just totally bottled the chicane. Oh, and now we gotta sit in the traffic. No, I just like sweets. Oh. Not sure on them. Yeah, it's just gonna have them. I'll have me shrimps and bananas. You got a question? What's that, Jedi? Mario, thank you very much for the €1, mate. Thank you very much. my eye screws now. Down here. Need to get past them as fast as possible. Do another practice after this anyway. Might be a bit late for your questions now. I'm about to start the race. I only look at the chat every now and then when I'm racing. Sake. Oh, this is annoying. We were doing faster laps before when we were fuel saving. Yeah, fuel is definitely fine. Killing the rear tires, but I'm trying to get in position to make a move. It's not got enough power. Oh shit. Fucking hell, the car's a nightmare through there. Yeah, that's right. Half-second penalty because you lost time and got dirty tyres. That sums up the penalty system on this game. Look at this. You're going to lose time, and why does it feel the need to give penalties for situations like that? You've not gained nothing. You've lost out, and it says, oh, there you go, have a penalty as well. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off with the penalty system. Not really been looking after tyres on this one. I've actually killed them a bit. Evo quite good round here. I feel like it is. I think I've killed the tyres here driving too aggressive, trying to get past him. No, the Evo's in front of me. It seems very good around this track. I do know it used to be very strong, but I don't know what the BOP's like on that car anymore. I've absolutely destroyed these tyres here. Oh, it's just drifting now. Before it was okay. On the first go, when we were taking it easy, the car was pretty stable, but now I've killed the rears. Yeah, you can't stop the slide, no, because I drove the first stint too aggressive, so it's quite hard to actually stop it. But, like, there's not much I can do. It's just going to do it at every opportunity. Again, look at that. What the hell? Yeah, the good thing with the Audi though is it's OP at the track, like massively OP. Killed them. Oh, balls. Drove it way too aggressive on there. I needed to get past that nick though, and I've just killed the tyres trying to do it. No, it's quite a long pit lane for GT, to be fair. Balls that up as well. More than a 5-second loss. It's like a 10-second loss. I'd say it's more like 8 seconds probably. don't know why he's waited that long to pit. He's risked getting jumped here, I don't know. Be close. He did two laps extra though. I don't know why. He's gonna have fresher tires, but I don't know. It'd be interesting if it actually works because he's got to get past WDP as well. But I don't know if. I think WDP might be two-stop him. I think their tyres are going to start pulling away in a minute from mine in front. They pitted a lap later, didn't they? I think they did anyway. Well, that's not very sensible. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't think that two-stopper is going to work for WDP. Tyres are starting to give up a bit here. Pace is looking okay though. If I didn't get held up on that first stint, I think we would have been with them and able to hang with them because we're on all the tyres at the moment, matching their pace. Obviously, we ain't going to be able to match the OP cars around here, I don't think. Yeah, the Evo's quite good round here, I think. It always has been, though, as far as I remember. Even in Group 4, I think the Evo's pretty strong round here. Oops, forgot to change gear. So if I get a better qualifying, I should have the pace, because considering they've had 1 lap fresher tyres now for quite a few laps, I've kept pace with them. I'm guessing Single just cut the chicane. He gained 4 tenths on the chicane. Did his penalty increase? Can't tell. I think my tyres are hitting that point now where they're going to lose quite a bit. So the car behind's got 2 lap fresher tyres than me. At least this is good to know that if we did a bit more tyre management, hitting lap 6 can work in terms of you looking at, if you look after them. They should be able to get you to the end anyway. Hitting that point, I can feel it, they're going. That's probably a cut. How did I get away with that? I think that'll be a cut in the FIA. Yeah, it's a 1 stop. a flat out one stop race, but you can pit like a little bit earlier by the looks of it. I did lap 6 because I was stuck behind Nick, who's behind us. He pitted lap 8, so he's got quite a lot fresher tyres on than me, but... he's going to be close on the final lap. I think the Corvette in front's tyres are dying a bit because Single's dropped back. Even though he's got fresher tyres than me, he's dropping back from Calster. TGT for Gran Turismo is a better wheel, mate, in terms of force feedback, because it's got a special mode just for Gran Turismo. The tyres are hitting that point. I would rather have a Fanatec for PC racing though, definitely. And the V, if you had V3 pedals, they would definitely be better than the TGT's efforts. I mean, you can't just push through there, mate. Can we hold this off? Tires are so dead. So at least I think that it might be a bit early, that lap 6, but if you needed to jump someone, you might be able to defend it though still. Super GT's got the podium. Oh. I think he likes it, Super GT, as far as I know. Alright, do one more. Get one more rating, and we'll probably jump onto Nations and just rerun it. See what the McLaren's like. 2006, bit much that. I need something proper to eat. I'm just gonna run and see if we've got anything proper that I can just run upstairs with, even if it's like a pork pie or something. Who's out? Right, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, Jaguar should be pretty good because FR keep traction on the rear, so they're quite good around some of these slower corners. No, that's not right, Jedi, because just because they're SS, that doesn't mean they're not A ranked. SS isn't your driver rating. SS is just a letter. You could be D rated and still be SS. You could be a D rated and S rated SR, but still be SS, because it's just, you get your SS license depending on where you come within a manufacturing, for example. So if nobody picked, think of a shit, say Peugeot. So if no one picks Peugeot and you've got C-rated drivers picking Peugeot and they get in the top 10, they get the S-rated license. It doesn't mean anything to do with like how good they are on their ratings. You're in the correct lobby. It's just the games. Some people are S-rated because they've probably picked weak manufacturers to get that S-rated. If you want to see people's actual ratings, all you do is you go to Kudos Prime and you'll find that they were probably very similar to you. Also, you need to be over to get ranked in a proper lobby for points. You need to be over SR. Your SR needs to be over 90. If your SR is not 90 or above, you end up in shit splits where points are terrible. I mean, that's a bit far, that, Josh. I mean, don't be. Just... I'm gonna remove that comment. Sorry, Josh, but that's a bit too much. You can't say that. New point system is terrible. Really bad. Really, really bad point system. I'm not being like arsey, Josh. I just don't want. You gotta be careful what you write, stuff like that. I mean, you might offend someone. Like, you don't know if someone's got a Persia and they might think that you're calling them that. So some people are like snowflakes, aren't they? So the new system's worse for DR tanking. You'll find more people will tank DR now. I'm gonna get going now. Jomus, credit to Jomus for the work that he did on this. Trying to think if there's a way of me getting this up on screen. I don't think there is. Right, I'll read it to you now though, just to let you see just how bad this is. Where the hell is it? Huh? Where I had? Oh yeah, there you go. Right, so this is going to show you just how bad the new point system is. In P1 in split 7, let me just let that sink in a minute. So that's, you know, that's quite low down on the ratings. That is going to be drivers that are not going to be able to compete with top split. They're not going to get anywhere near top split on pace. Like, I'll guarantee you that 99% of the time, the majority of people in top split would be every single driver in split 7. Not all the time, there'd be like crashes and stuff, but on average, it would be a case that split 7 is not going to stand much chance against top split drivers. However, P1 in top split got 243. P1 in split 7 got 243 points. Now, P9 in top split got 236. So your best being in split. So basically, if you don't think you can get top 10 in top split, you might as well be in split 7 because you're going to have an easy win. That's how bad that is. Doesn't matter if they're still A+ drivers. They're probably like 51 KDR, and I doubt they are A+ drivers. I'll guarantee you that's a mixture, because I don't think that'll be A+ drivers, because you will find that split 1 will be like 68k drop off to split 1. Then it'll go down to about 62, 63, and then it'll be like 55, 56. Then it'll probably be, that'll be A-rated, that lobby. I'll guarantee you. I mean, it doesn't, but that is just terrible. Though, how they thought that is okay. I would say that's A-rated drivers, that. For me, that is an A-rated driver, split 7. I haven't got the exact stats of the drivers in that lobby. I could do with finding that out. But I'll guarantee you there were some A-rated drivers in there. But you can't, like, just think about this, right? If I get down into split 2, or if I've ever been in split 2, I've normally found it a lot easier. I think we did it at we've had one at Monza before. We got a win quite comfortably. You will find this a lot easier. So split 7 should not be getting more points than P9 in top split for the win. There's no way. No way should a split 7 driver for the win get more points than P9 for top split. That is terrible. And like, even worse, I mean, well, I say even worse, but so this is quite like, listen to this, right? So in split 3, a P5 gets more points than P8 in top split. So if you finish P5 in split 3, you get more points than P8 in top split. Like, that is just total bullshit, because there's only 3 places difference, but there's a top split driver there versus a split 3. 3 place difference, and the split 3 gets more points. How can they justify that? Like, I mean, what motivation is there to be in top split? At the moment, you'd be definitely better going into split 2. If you don't, you know, in split 2 you're pretty much guaranteed the top 5. Split 3 you're guaranteed probably a top 3 or 4. It's very bad. It's not good at all, and it needs looking at. But This is what I don't know why they've changed it if they were going to change it to that. That's my problem with it. Like, if you're going to change the point system, make sure it's worthwhile changing. Don't spend time changing a system that creates that absolute garbage that we've got there. It's terrible. The only fix I can see for that would be unlocking the driver rating system. No, I know it's not just about top split drivers, but you're not understanding the point though, are you? Right. Let me understand. Right, okay. Not just about top split drivers. Right. Let me just state this then. Okay. Let's compare the difference between split 3 and 7. Let's just do that. That's not just the only point. The point is, right, okay. So for the win in split 3, yeah, wait there. No, so for P4 in, where is it? No, P3 in split 3. So if you get a podium in split 3, you get 280 points. Now, where was I there? 200, no you don't. Yeah, 280. But if you win split the next split down, you're getting more points than the split above. And it works also for like P5 in split 3 gets beaten by P3 in split 5. So 2 splits lower and 2 places difference, and they get more points than you in split 3. It's just a bullshit system. You can't have a point system that benefits people lower in their rank. You like what's the point of a tournament if it's better to be in lower lobbies? What they need to do is unlock the driver rating system, and then you will see that top split will be what everyone will want to be in top split because the points will be so much higher. It'll be quite a high difference between split 1 and split 2, and that's what they need to do. They need to get everyone motivated to be in split 1 because that's where you should be. If you want to qualify for a World Tour event, you should be in split 1. Yeah, it's not hard to make a better point system. It wouldn't be hard at all, but they seem to be struggling with it. I mean, I don't think they'd want lower rank. In my opinion, I don't think they want lower ranked drivers in the World Tour because why would you want that? Like, what benefit would that do other than making a much worse event? You need the best drivers. It's like saying F1. Let's just get these kids off the street to drive the F1s. Not going to work, is it? I mean, you want to see the best drivers in the world driving the cars. You want to see them battling. You want to see Igor Fraga and Lightning battling head to head. You added a comment for yesterday's live where you tested the tyre board. I think the point system would be fair. I don't think the point system's fair at all at the moment. It's pretty terrible. I mean, if they kept that point system, I don't know. For an official event, I don't know what I'd do. Because I wouldn't see the point. I genuinely wouldn't see the point again. I'll just lower my DR and I would probably tank DR if they keep it for the next World Tour. I'll do it just to give myself better points. Why would you want to be? You could be in split 3 and get a win and still come away with more points than P4 or 5 in top split. It's so stupid. I haven't seen what point system do you mean? What they need is an overlap. So I've said it right. Just overlap the points midway, directly in the middle. P1 split 1 gets obviously the most points, and then you go down to say P1 in split 2 should match P10 in split 1. So it's a 50-50 divide. So and then just keep doing that all the way down. So split 2, P10 in split 2 gets the same points as P1 in split 3. P10 in split 3 gets the same points as P1 in split 4. It's so easy to do. You just half it directly in the middle. Just keep it like that all the way down. Just keep it all the way, like the middle, all the way from each split, all the way down to the bottom tiers. And then you end up with a very fair system that would encourage people being in higher splits. Which will mean, like at the moment, people in split 2 and 3 are basically having their races ruined because they're not going to get a win when you've got the likes of AFO and these drivers tanking their DR just to be in split 2 and 3. You're not going to win because they're going to shit on them. They're going to be much faster, and I don't think it's fair for the lower ranked drivers to have higher rated drivers in their lobby. Not really. No, if everyone tanks, it doesn't really work like that because the way the point system's structured, it's too close to... As long as they keep their DR around 65, 66, the points difference isn't that massive. It's not actually a big difference. That's a problem. That's why I think they should unlock the driver rating system. Let it go up to infinity. Let drivers push for as many points. Let's have a proper ranking system where we can say, right, look, Lightning's in P1 with 105,000 KDR. P2 is, I don't know, Firestorm on 101. P3 is such and such on 99. And then imagine how good top split will be for points. It would basically sort the problem out there. And then you'd also have split 2 that would have higher points, and it would work its way down. You don't need more points, Christopher. That's not... You don't need more, really. I mean, they just need to make it so that it's... They just got to distribute it right. That's what it is. Because iRacing has a lower scoring system than this. I think iRacing's, like, ultimate top splits are normally around 300 and something. And they're, like, the real big competitions. Like, a lot bigger than just an off-season exhibition. So, iRacing system works perfectly fine. So, if that works... It's like they've tried to copy iRacing system, but not done it right. Yeah, because this is the point. If you unlock the driver rating, you improve daily races, because then you're going to see that everyone wants to get back into daily races. More competition, so as a C-rated driver, you're less likely to come up against an A+ rated driver who's just going to absolutely destroy you. And then it's more fun for you because you've got equal people that you're racing. Everyone's racing people they should be racing. At the moment in daily races, it's pretty bad. Like, if you go on there, you can be racing... Like, I can go on there and race a C-rated driver, and, like... That can't be fun for C-rated drivers to be getting beat by 50 seconds in a race. I wouldn't like that. If, like... I wouldn't want to be racing people that are 40 to 50 seconds faster in an 8-lap race. That would be a bit like, what is the point of racing? Like, I'd just be like, well, this isn't fun. I want to be able to compete. I want to be racing with people similar level to myself. So for me, if I was rated C or B, I wouldn't want to. I'd rather they unlock the rating so that everyone gets back into dailies. Let's start this qualifying anyway. Exactly. So if they unlock the driver rating system, you're kind of forcing people back into daily races. So these people that just practice like we are now, I'd be like, well, do I practice this or do I go and do some daily races because I want to get my rating up as high as possible? And then I'll guarantee there'll be more than just myself that'll be thinking like this. So imagine like 30 drivers from A+ decide they're going to start doing that again. You then have a situation where split 1, all A+. Split 2, probably still majority A+. Then split 3 will be all A-rated drivers. Because everyone wants as much DR as they can get before they do the race. Kelsey, you tosser. It's always fun. And then started there. I wish you know what I wish you could do on this game. Make it so the cars don't ghost and play tag. Tag, you're it. It wouldn't be a problem though, because Eagle wouldn't take long to get himself up to 90k. Like, all he'd have to do is qualify, like, just set a time trial lap, get himself on pole, do maybe a few laps, he does a few streams every now and then, get himself up to like 90k, and he's very rarely going to come down from that, because in FIA he's always going to get good results. So in general he's just going to increase, constantly getting higher driver rating. He's not going to go down, is he? Like, how often does Igor Fraga finish last if he starts like pole? As long as he gets top 3 positions, he's going to constantly go up in rank. It'd probably basically require him to, and what you need to remember as well is daily races, like your daily races will be worth more points because it'll be all A+ drivers. If you win that lobby, you're going to go up, you're going to get a big boost in driver rating. It's not going to be like these shitty 200 point boosts. You probably get like 800 point boosts. It will gradually decrease the higher you go, but once you're over 80k, at 85k, I don't think you'd need to worry about being in top split, because some drivers just won't have the skill to maintain that sort of that level, because it's not going to reward time spent though. That's my point. It's the same, like, iRacing doesn't reward time spent, but it has a system like this because you have to have the skill. Like, I wouldn't be able to get over 90k because, for example, I'd make a mistake or I wouldn't finish first. When you get to like 80k, 85k, you've got to win every race. So if you don't win, you go down. That's what you need to understand. If you lose, you come second or third, the higher ranked you go, the harder it is to maintain that level. So for me, if I come P3, I lose rating if I'm 85k. So there's a very high chance you're not going to keep that rating high. That's what I'm trying to get at. Some people don't understand how iRacing works. To keep a high I rating, it is extremely hard on iRacing. You'll get to a point where everyone hits their level, no matter how much they play it. They hit a level that they really struggle to get past because you need consistency. Exact skill will precede time. That's the point. It's down to skill, not time. It'll always be skill based. Even now, points are changed the higher you go. So for me now, say I get to 70, I'm on 71k. If I go into a daily race B and don't win it, even if I win it, I probably gain about 10 DR. Whereas if you're C rated and you win it, you probably gain about 1,000. Your points that you gain from a race change depending on your rank. It does that now. So it's not even like that at the current situation. See, if I come P5 in a top, say I come P5 in a daily race, at the moment, if it's not a massively high rated lobby, I could lose DR if I go into a daily race now and come P5 or 6. I might have DR took away from me. And that's why if you unlock it, you're gonna have a situation where only your Lightnings, your Eager Fragger, Fire, Favarus, these drivers are gonna be clear up there, and then you'll have your other drivers like myself around probably like 75 to 80k. It kind of is though, yeah. Your door number is kind of your rank from that lobby. It kind of is like, don't take it as like 100% where you finish though, because some things can alter that depending on the average of the lobby. But like in an FIA top split race, if I come P11, I think, or P10, even though it's top split, I lose driver rating, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh shit. Wait, Tilly. Here. No, you don't want to come with me? No, what are you looking at me for? Cat's just staring at me here. What are you doing? I left that tap on. Cat's eyeing up the tap as if I've left it on. Good morning, Val. Well, I say good afternoon now in the UK. Yeah, as long as you need, the main aim of this game is to keep your SR above 90, really. If you drop your SR below 90, you still keep your S rated, but you end up in a different lobby. So to always stay in the cleaner lobbies, you need to keep your SR above 90. This is why iRacing has a very good ranking system, because there's no limit to it. The best drivers in the world on iRacing has, I think they're around 10k. You could probably look it up on like the internet. It'll have like there'll be a table with the top drivers, but you'll find that on the road license, I think they're around 10k license, something like that. Now these drivers, if they have a bad race, if they say they bin it with a crash, they can lose quite a lot of DR. Oh, it's like a lot of iRacing, not DR. I've been doing such shit fuel burning here. I've not even been... I'll probably be going in the pits with a lot more than Calster. Ah! Yeah, he's on 69. I've got similar to WDP. I don't know what WDP's been doing. Yeah, so I mean, like, you don't gain DR through beating shit drivers on this game. If I go to a daily race B and win against mainly A and B rated drivers, I don't even think my DR changes, as far as I know. Like, you might go up by like 2 points, 5 points, which means nothing. But that's why I like the system. That's why if you unlock it, you're going to improve it overall. I think we'll do -4 for this qualifying lap. WDP is going to try and stay in Calster's slipstream and rob a slipstream. He did it here last time. He did it to me when we did when we were in Porsche, I think. I'm sure he did, because he was in Lexus. No, I don't think so, because you need to base it on the rank you're in. Because if, say, like, Igor Fraga goes into a shit lobby and gets points for winning against shit drivers, that's not fair. Because if you unlock the driver rating system, people will just, it'll be called DR farming. People do it on like, you still get people doing it on iRacing in shit lobbies. Like, they'll go down to the Mazda and try and gain their rating through that. But if you do that too much, you'll find people will just go into daily race B and farm their rating, which is what it's like, farming their thing. You need to make sure that if they go into there and they don't win, they're gonna lose rating. I don't want the slipstream. No, I'm on about iRacing, because the Mazda Cup has a lot of lower rated drivers. Missed the apex. You will find most of the top drivers in iRacing driving the WEC series, so they're driving like the GT2 cars and the let me just and the Porsche Cup, for example. They'll concentrate on them series. Oh, I'll read that in a minute. Let me just finish this lap. Oh, don't wreck my lap, Calster. You've already bottled your lap. No. Don't bottle this. A shite lap, proper shite lap. But what? How have I got pole with a 56.9? Oh Jesus. Val Bettencourt donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. You're a legend. Thank you very much. I don't know what happened, but it was funny to watch. Okay, so let's try and concentrate now. See what sort of time we can finish on. What was Firestorm's? 29. Let's see if we can get within 10 seconds of him. It'd be hard, but we'll try. Oh, balls. Balls. Yeah. Gonna do something here. I found the better way to, I'm gonna set the grid. Got a better way of doing this now. Go. Alright, let's just play this. I found a better way to set the grid, so I'm going to set it manually before, because we're going to go on to the other one in a minute. I've got it on my YouTube now, so I'm going to do it through that. So I can't read comments at the moment, so no calling me see you next Tuesday right now, or Baldy. Right, there you go. I've got the positions up, so let's grid order. Hey, I need to take qualifying off, don't I? Rather than doing a 10-minute qualifying, let's see if we can do this a bit quicker this time, because how do I do this? Right. Let's enter that. Do you need to enter, everyone? Don't be boring. What are you on about? I've not got 10 minutes to do this. I've got to finish at 2 o'clock, Calster, so I've not got time to do another. I want to have a little practice on the other one. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do then to stop Stop the girls from crying. I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Singles, one-shot qualifying. Well, kind of one-shot qualifying. What we'll do is we'll put the tire wear times. Right. We'll turn tire wear off, and we'll put that. We'll do that for qualifying. There you go. So this is a one-shot qualifying. Make it a bit more entertaining. This is what they should do for FIA. Should be like a 5-minute qualifying like this. All right, there you go. ×2 tyre wear though, Calster, just to make the drop off a little bit on the second lap, possibly. Don't know if to opt that. Do we reckon we should go higher than that? I think maybe do times 4, because I think if we do, we want it so that your first lap's going to have an advantage. So we'll do maybe times 5, I think. No, that's not right. What am I doing? That's not what am I doing. It's times. What am I doing? It's the wrong one. There you go. So there you go. We'll start this qualifying now. So now in the qualifying, it's times 5 fuel, but no fuel. So times 5 tyre wear, but no fuel. This is what they should run, I think, for FIA. Should be a 5-minute qualifying, 2 laps. There's always that one, isn't there? Alright, let's start this race anyway. Or qualifying, I should say. I would like to see this qualifying format in FIA because there's no fuel burning because you got no fuel on. Tyre wear's reduced a bit, but still, you want to get your best lap in on lap 1. I want to warm these tyres up on this out lap because the first lap's going to be important. What I would like to see is maybe have a lower rate of tyre wear for your qualifying, but then you have to qualify on the tyre. Someone mentioned this a while ago. Make it so that the tyre you qualify on is a tyre that you start the race on. So if it's a multiple start, say it's a free tyre strategy race. I mean, most people are obviously going to want to qualify first, but you then start on a worn tyre though. I mean, it wasn't that we had to bottle the qualifying, it's because it failed, didn't it? I mean, the lobby crashed. But I do, yeah, I know he did kick off because of that, but... To be honest, it probably would have been as long because I had to go through each thing on the YouTube thing and do it. Last time we did that grid thing, it did take us quite a while. This one wouldn't have took us long, but still. At least this is more entertaining to watch than just placing people on the grid. I've messed that up. Oops. Mess that up. Ah. It's a shite lap already, but I'm 3 temps behind. I messed it up already, but yeah, we're too far behind now. Way behind. Just in case he's got a penalty. Right, so let's hope this starts properly. I need to. This will be the final race. Don't even think we'll do the nations practice today. Because I mean, we'll do it later because I've got to start my video after at 2 o'clock. I need to get that out and rendered and uploaded before I go live later, so that I can put the video live after I finish streaming. Fire's doing 29, 29, 29, I believe. I can't remember though. Oops. Fuck off, Galster. I think he was gonna try that. Something feels wrong with this lobby. Like the tyre wear, I don't know if it feels right. I need to check it after we've done this race to see it's set right. You don't have to change it back after qualifying. It's a separate thing. You don't run the same qualifying. It might just be that I'm on clean air now, so it feels a lot better. Bloody hell, that nearly binned it there. I don't know if we should come out and clean area. I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, easily clean it. Wait there, the pit lane loss is small? Hang on a minute. It's only like a 6-second pit lane loss. Let's try and keep these tires alive. So I'm going to try and really look after... Kelsey's going to have fresher tyres, but I'm hoping if I just look after them nicely, we should be able to make it to the end, okay? Didn't get on the power properly then. I hate it when someone leaves like that. Loses you a 10 for 2. Not overdrive it on this stint. Kelsey can probably push 100%. I need to be a bit cautious. I didn't carry the speed through the chicane. Mess that chicane up then. The chicane is where I need to find some pace, but I'm not taking too much risks on it. I think other people are pushing quite aggressively through there. Again, messed that up. Losing 2 or 3 tenths to Calster every time through there. Don't play Outlast. Not if you want your heart. You'll have a heart attack. There's no point in me streaming games like that because we'd get about 3 people watching. I mean, you might get more. You probably get about 50 to 80, but it would kill my algorithms on the channel. What the hell happened then? That was a bit weird. Maybe I shifted down too quick. Very weird though. Oh shit, I nearly binned it. No, you're not having that, mate. You got the fresher tyres at the end, but that's not too bad, the finishing time, to be fair. Well, that's about, what, how far? 7 seconds off Fire's finishing time, is it? A 36? It could have been better. A few mistakes in there, so... not too bad, to be fair. I mean, I made a few mistakes, Calster, as well, so... I mean, you wouldn't have jumped me no matter what on your in-lap because I was about 3 seconds ahead. No matter what, I think it would have came down to the last lap no matter what because I still had grip to about 2 laps to go. But then on the last lap, they died a bit. But I did make a few mistakes myself. We lost about 9 tenths on one corner. So, without mistakes, I think we can get it down to low 33s, maybe 33.3. Sorry, a 33. Yeah, 30. Not 33.3, but 33 seconds, 32 seconds. I don't think I can get it into the 29s. Not like Fire. I'd need clean air as well, which is a bit of a problem. So. Yeah, the thing with dirty air though, like although yeah, it's horrible on tyres, but you get the slipstream. So with this track, you can actually slipstream people in qualifying here, but I don't think I'll do it. I don't like it. I hate being in slipstream, so I'll just look for clean air. But Ace was okay. We just made that big mistake when Calster game. But I was like 2.5, 2.6 seconds ahead, and then I made that mistake on the game where we got into the slipstream. So without that, I don't think it would have been as bad at the end. Right, yeah, we're gonna call that a day for the stream because I need to do me video. So I've got to start editing the video now for an hour. Get the video. I've already recorded it and placed it on the what do you call it? The video editor. I've just got to do some other stuff to it and then commentate on it, and then render it and then upload it and then hope I can get all that done before I go live so that I can then put the stream up at the end. Yeah, we'll do so. For Nations, we're just going to... we'll probably do a bit of Nations tonight because I haven't done anything on that yet. I haven't even... Nothing at all. I think... who said that you... Oh, no, he wasn't blaming it on Dirty Air. I think for Nations, we'll do like a good half an hour warm-up. And then... yeah, no, he's just winding you up, Kelsey. I think Nations will do a good half an hour warm up and then do a couple of races, and then maybe just do one race on Nürburgring because we've just done a few there. So I actually feel pretty. It's a pretty simple strategy and it's a pretty simple race. I think that this other race is going to be a bit more tactical in what car you choose for the race, and also what strategy you run because you've got to run. Let's just double check, but I think you've got to run the hard tyre, haven't you, on this next one? I love that you say it's your weaker track. I've seen you. You've always been pretty decent around this track, though. No, the pad isn't weak on Nürburgring. It's just a very it's a specific type of track that you'll find you either like and or you don't like. I'm not bad at it, but I do like the track. So I prefer high downforce at this track. So for example, Group 1 is brilliant at Nürburgring GP track. It's really good fun. I think the slower you go, the worse it gets. The Super Formula would be really good at Nürburgring, and I don't think we've... Have we ever had a daily race or an FIA race at Nürburgring GP track in Super Formula yet? Has that ever happened? Because I don't remember it. I genuinely don't remember that. Why haven't they done that? That'd be a good combination, Super Formula at Nürburgring, especially once they get rid of the dirty air being as severe. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's always at the same tracks. Like, it is frustrating. They should really like broaden the horizons a bit and make a few more variations of tracks. Yeah, there's been an F150, and they used to do Group 1 there all the time, didn't they? They used to always do Group 1 at Nürburgring, but now they don't touch it for some reason. Probably because of the dirty air. Right, let's just... we're not doing any more racing now. We've got to do our video, so let's just check the settings on this. So, yeah, you've got to use a hard tyre. 15 laps. Fuel is ×3. I don't know if that'll be a factor around that track. I don't think it... I don't know. I don't know if it'll come into play or not. I don't know whether the McLaren would be able to... I mean, you could sit in the slipstream and do a bit of saving, possibly. But it'd be... You'd have to get a slipstream in qualifying in the McLaren, I think. Wonder if anyone's even tried any other cars yet around here. Oh, wait there. Doffra. 650S. Group 4. 45.5. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know what Trevisio... Don't be using that. No one's got into the top 10. NSA... Ooh. That's interesting. I just don't know whether that can do the split tyre strategy. But if Doffra can do that, I don't know how fast Doffra is around here. I would say that the McLaren can probably get 44s then. And with a slipstream, surely the McLaren could... Wondering if you get a slipstream in that 650S, it's really, really strong. So it might be able to match. I don't know. It could be worth risk. Fire could be our little helper. You'll have me, Kouster, and everyone else, whoever's trying a different car, sat behind Fire. But, I'll definitely try. I'd start the race then on the hybrid split with the mediums on the front and the hards on the back. Yeah, the stream, we're just about to end. I need to go and sort my video out now. Been live for 3 hours 30. We're going live again later tonight though, so fear not. We will be live tonight. between 7 and I don't know actually. It depends what time I've got my video done. So the quicker I get my video done, the earlier I can go live. The missus finishes at, I think she finishes at 5:30 or 5. I think she finishes at 5. So yeah, I just got to get my video sorted and then go live as soon as possible and do some testing on this. I don't think there's no advantage to the tire bug trick at all. Like it's not a trick. It's like it's not gonna help you. There's no way that could ever help you out because there's no benefit from it because you literally if you did that you'd just be wasting you'd be back on hard tires when you don't need to. You start the race on a hybrid and then pit for mediums. You wouldn't pit again. There'd be no benefit to it. Yeah, manufacturers is just a simple one-stopper. You could probably do a two-stop because I didn't realise how short that pit lane loss was. Someone said it was massive, but it's only what? Oh, like Calster was about a second behind me, wasn't he, going into the pits? And I came out 4.9 behind him. So it's only a, what, 6-second pit lane loss? I don't know if that would be... You could probably get that back. Well, it'd be very close, but it's traffic that'd be an issue. With the Audi R8, you could possibly do it because you could possibly build yourself up a gap. Yeah, someone said it was 9 seconds, and we did think it was about 9 seconds, but in that one then, it came out being about 5.8, 5.9. There's no way of getting a penalty as long as you don't press start. So the only way you get a penalty is if you press start, go into options, and then go back into the race. Then it will change the tyre. If you don't do that, it won't do it. Yeah, so it's about 5-second pit lane loss. So if you pitted lap 5 and got into clean air, you'd be what? You'd probably, if you came out in clean air, you'd probably get very close to catching them back up by the time they pit. And then they're going to catch you back up, but maybe you'll be a bit ahead. And then you pit again. But on your second pit stop, you're going to have like 2 or 3 laps better tyres. It all depends on where the gap will be on the track. You'll need to look for gaps. It'll be very risky, but it could work, I think, a two-stop. It'll just be a case of looking for gaps and looking, especially if you're getting dirty, like if you're in dirty air and you're suffering and if you know you've got more pace than the car in front and you see a gap behind, it would probably be worth trying just to get yourself out of like to get yourself out of that battle and jump them. It wouldn't even be an advantage if there was no tyre restriction, really, because it doesn't change the tyres that you're on. It doesn't. You stay on the tyres that you were on anyway in the pit stop, so there'd be there's no advantage to that tyre bug. There's literally no advantage to doing it. It's just a HUD bug, which is pointless. It's just that it will give you a 20-second penalty. There's no advantage that can be gained from it. We tested it all out. There's no feasible way you could get an advantage out of it. I don't see how. If it was 2 sets of softs, I mean, it wouldn't be that though, would it? You're not going to have a strategy where it was 2 sets of softs. You're not getting fresh tires. You still have worn tires when you do it. Ferrari Group 4 in daily workout. Oh, right. No, it doesn't reset your tires. It just changes the HUD. So you stay on the worn tires, and you also keep the tires that you actually had on. It's just a HUD bug. So it doesn't actually. There's no benefit. Ferrari could be worth a try for Nations, definitely. But I do know that the Ferrari you can do the tire split because Manuel Rodri did it in manufacturer the other day. He had the mediums on the front and the hards on the rear, so you can actually do it. I will be trying the Ferrari out later tonight, but I'm not going to have a chance to do any time trial, so I need to go and do my video. So we'll do some testing for nations later, and maybe just one race on manufacturer again, because it's pretty simple, that manufacturer. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you everyone for coming in. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tonight for another stream, and the video should go up after the stream, hopefully. So I'll see you all then. Have a good day, everyone, and enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.